What are these doing here? They're not mine.
Nanook Metal, Tuk Tut!
Hello friends, my name is Nanook Metal and I hope that you are having a good day. Today I want to do another episode of the Mouse Only Challenge series that I've started about a month ago or so. Today I want to visit the Alesso Heist. I'll do it on 1 down difficulty and in stealth. I have been having problems with my mouse lately, namely the mouse wheel. So basically what happens is... Oh no. Oh no. Basically what happens is sometimes it does not register. This is a little bit annoying. I did not really plan to be spotted this early, but I guess that's fine. Just adjusting my sound slightly. The in-game sound is a bit too loud. Let's try and shout this gentleman down. Actually didn't need to waste a bag on this guy because no one's really gonna be here, but I'll just make sure that he's here and that nobody sees him from the outer areas. At least it was worth coming here. I did find some C4, that's good. And of course, the other thing that I have to mention is that I am running a camera today just to prove to anyone feeling skeptical, I guess, that there are no gimmicks, there's nothing shady going on. I am indeed using my my mouse and my mouse only, not my mouth, like I had a slip of the tongue in the previous video, my mouse. And the other couple of updates that I've had is the you may have noticed there are some things going on in the middle, and I am using the same MUI HUD that I have used for about a year or so, maybe if not more. But what I am also using today is part of the Wolf HUD. Basically, a HUD list shows some effects. So in the middle I've got the Berserker, shows that I am dealing 40% more melee damage. The thing on the right is the Sixth Sense. I find it quite useful. I actually did use it briefly for for about 2 months or something like that last year, but then the game got updated and the HUD list stopped working, so I deleted it and just got around it to getting it back today. It's pretty nice that Wolf HUD does bring the HUD list functionality as well as a lot of other quality of life improvements. I am using quite a lot of them, but I am not using the Wolf HUD itself. I'm just at this point too used to the clean look of the MUI HUD and don't really feel like using anything else, basically. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that gentleman to leave this area. What I'm gonna do now is force a reload so that I have full set of ammo and pick up some more. Of course, I don't have a button assigned to reloading, which is slightly annoying, but it's not a huge problem. I can just make sure that I spend all my ammo and reload. And I really want to have as much ammo as I can for the next step. So what I'm gonna do now is wait for that civilian to move. Oh no. Okay, should be right here. Just gonna wait for that guy to move upstairs. There are no C4 rooms in that area there, so I just need to check this part. There is one door here. I think it's door number 2 so far only. Not very lucky today. So I'll have to go into the 4th area and find some more C4 in there. Let's see. I can see a room here. That's good. I think that's the 4th room, so I'm pretty sure I'll have to go get one more. The other thing that I wanted to do briefly talk about is the mouse issue. It is rather annoying, and I have to say that I have had a lot of problems with this mouse over the years. With the SteelSeries products in general. I used to own a SteelSeries headset, and I had to fix that thing about 5 times. So I had to take it apart, various bits and pieces broke, bits of plastic broke and cracked, and I had to reinforce it, and basically... Oh man, is he coming in here? Oh yeah, he is. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to leave. Basically, I had to take the thing apart. The wiring broke. I had to replace the cable. Had to resolder a few things. The microphone broke down. I fixed it 2 times, and then I just gave up on it. Luckily, I got the external mic, which I'm using currently. But the same thing with the mouse. About 2 months into me into the purchase, the mouse actually started. The paint on the mouse started to peel, and it used to have this metallic finish on it, very fancy looking. And unfortunately, it doesn't really matter how fancy it looks, you know. if it's not on the mouse itself, if it peels off like it did. And yes, I did have an option to actually take it, return it to the manufacturer, return it back to SteelSeries. The shop I bought it from basically said, well, you know, we'll send it back to them and they'll send you a new one within 2 weeks or something like that. And I thought at the time, well, I don't really want to live without a mouse. That means what am I gonna use in the meanwhile? I didn't have any mice at the time. Now I, like, you know, have a backup crappy $2, I don't know, not a $2 but like a $5 generic office mouse. But you know, who wants to use that when you've spent significant amount of money for a device that you would expect to work for, you know, some time? The other thing was that, you know, even if I get the new mouse, even if I get it the next day, within the next 2 months, it will crap out again anyway. They were going to send me the very same mouse that I initially purchased, so what's the point of that? So what I thought, saw an opportunity in that. I thought I want to make the mouse truly my own. I want to customize it, and there was my chance. So what I did is, you can see on the screen right now, I've repainted it. That happened, I think, 4 years ago, if not 5 years ago at this point. 4 years ago, let's be safe, let's not, you know, make outrageous claims. I'll say 4 years. And to this day, the mouse, it's a bit dirty right now, finger grease and stuff, but the paint itself is in top-notch condition. You can see a chip here, and you can see a couple of chips here, and that's because I just keep hitting it on the side of the keyboard, and this edge is really sharp, and it's metal, it's aluminum, or I think it's aluminum, I can't remember, but basically the only reason that the paint has chipped is because of the physical, something physically struck it, and it's basically like a dent in there in the paint, or, you know, it chipped. But in terms of the wear, and in terms of how the previous surface has peeled off, that wasn't the same. And you know what, I have to step back into the menu right now. I just realized that I don't think I've redone the controls. So what I'm gonna do is briefly change camera mode. I don't want to change my camera mode. Yeah, wait a second. So change camera mode, assign it to this. Mouse down, turn left, turn right, and exit vehicle. Behind, change camera mode, handbrake. Don't need a handbrake on the forklift. So that should get me going. I can get in, I can get out. I can hopefully start driving now as well. Sweet. Let's go ahead and loop this camera up real quick and try and... Ooh. I think I've assigned it wrong this time. So basically I used to have left click to turn right. Yeah, I'm having a problem with this right now. Wait, give me a second. Let me adjust to it. I think I got it. There we go. And I should be able to place this C4 without the camera seeing me. So I'm just gonna drop it off here real quick. And then I've got to drive backwards. Sweet. So yeah, if you're planning to buy a SteelSeries product, even though perhaps in the last 5 years they have improved their quality, which I'm highly skeptical of, just because once you lose trust into a brand, it will be very hard for them, at least in my case, to redeem themselves. I'm certainly not planning to buy another SteelSeries product in the near future. Saying that, I really like this mouse. I don't want to let go of it. This is why I'm gonna try and take it apart. This is why I'm gonna try and fix it. And that will probably happen in the next couple of weeks. The reason I'm not doing it now is because in order to take it apart, I need to remove the feet, the Teflon feet, allegedly Teflon feet, at the bottom of the mouse. Another very shady decision from the manufacturer. Why couldn't they just put them somewhere where I don't have to remove the feet for it? Not a very common practice anyway, but yeah, really annoying one. Where's the guard? I'm gonna wait for him to come down. But I removed it last time when I repainted the mouse, and it was a really it was a huge pain in the ass to get it back together. So this time what I'm gonna do is I already have actually ordered some more mice. Some more let's reload my gun. Some more replacement feet, basically, and once that arrives, I'll take this mouse apart, have a look what's inside of it. Might record the video, just heads up in case you are interested in the hardware aspect of things. This is something you can expect. Okay, this guy's coming upstairs again. This guy's here. Wouldn't be a huge problem if I had the use of the keyboard right now. I would have been able to just get by them, but it's not so easy when you have to worry about where are all the other guards. Don't really want to go there right now, but you know what, I will. Oh, here's a package. Better pick it up. Oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this sucks. Okay, this is horrible. Oh, he's turning around. Okay, I need to get the hell out of here. Whew. That was a close call. Reason being that the second guard, he does, like, you know, those two display boxes on the right hand side. He does this weird thing around them where he will... where he will basically, come on, get down, walk in an 8 pattern, so you really have to be careful there. I struggle getting around him with a keyboard and with a mouse. I feel really lucky that I actually managed to get by. On my way back, this is probably the hardest part, to just get through there at that point. Come on. Trying to glitch this guy out so that I don't have to worry about his body. I'll have to do this now. They didn't say what to put though, what to press. What do I press? Am I waiting for subtitles? Middle and right, not too bad. This guy's still not in the right position. Come on man, just don't ruin this for me. Okay. That, I think that's good. I'm not quite sure. I really want his body to be left in the middle. I still have time to, like, mess around with him. Come on. Yeah, where was I? I was ranting about the mouse. Left and the middle. Good, that's the first sequence done. I was ranting about the mouse. In terms of the headset, I just basically gave up on it eventually after so many fixes. I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna get a new headset. Probably about time. I gotta say that, you know, for 4 years, it did last for a while. It had its own problems, which, yeah, I don't think for the kind of price that I've paid for it, it really shouldn't have had. You know, can you imagine buying a car, for example, and then expect to have to repaint it? Can you imagine buy any product? Console on the right. on the left. Unless it's like a Russian Lada. I guess those things, I think they come out rusty out of the factory. No, to be fair, lately their cars look quite nice. I actually would not mind to own one at this point because they look quite modern. Apparently they're quite nice, and the quality has increased. Center and right. I am going off on a tangent. I feel like I've been going off on a tangent for the past 10 minutes, but you have to forgive me. It's a little bit late into the day. It's 12:30 at the moment. I actually went to sleep, but I was woken up by right console and the left by a certain member of a family who shall not be named. And I have trouble going back to sleep if I woke up. So if I go for a nap during the day, it's fine. I can still fall asleep in the evening. But say when I went to sleep in the evening and fell asleep, and if someone wakes me up, there's no way that I'm gonna get up again. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna go to sleep again. So I tossed and turned in bed for 3 hours. Left, middle. Nothing happened. I thought I might as well finish recording this video. The intro that you saw earlier, I guess I have to talk about this. It's been saying anything. It's actually I've recorded it a while back. Console on the right and the left, and yeah, I actually ended up recording that I think a couple of days ago. So today is although I'm wearing the same clothes, I think. I can't remember, I'll have to check the footage. But the room does look quite different because I have since rearranged it as well. Main reason I've rearranged it is because I am also, well, apart from fixing mice and such, I am participating in a project, and sort of like a home improvement project, where I'm trying to where's that guy? Sixth Sense, help me. No one is there. Seems like they're all left this area. I can see that other guy, and there are people there, so I cannot quite go there right now. I'll have to wait, probably wait for this guy to come about. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to basically run a couple of Ethernet cables, and I think I just screwed up. I think I screwed up. No, we're okay. I'm just gonna dash. Whew. I'm trying to run an Ethernet cable from one room into another because I need to set up a second Wi-Fi router in another room so that the rest of the house receives a decent signal. It's been a pain in my butt for the last half a year or so. Where's that guy going? Okay, I'm just gonna be real careful right now. And gonna move here. Just a couple more steps and I'll be pretty much safe at that point. Just gotta be a bit more careful. I'm gonna wait for the Sixth Sense again. So yeah, I moved to Australia and I moved into my parents' apartment, took over their study room. I'm pretty sure they're not very happy about that, but in the meanwhile, I'm trying to offer them some help in the form of, you know, doing various DIY jobs. So I'm basically repainting rooms, something that like I've actually been painting for the past 10 years. Paid for my computer, actually. Started working there when I was about 15, and summer jobs, you know, every holiday I just basically spent painting. Got quite good at it, and you can make quite a decent amount of money. So if anyone in sort of a situation where they don't, you know, they're trying to save up for a computer, doing some kind of manual labor is it's demeaning. It is a horrible job, you know, especially if you're not doing it professionally. Like if you're a professional painter, you still will get paid well. I was on a sort of a level where I'm like, I don't even know what to call it. It's just I got like crap pay and basically was like on a labor level. Eventually I actually got quite good at painting, so I remember this one place where I was doing something else. I was doing gardening actually on this property, and they were also doing some painting at the time, and one of the painters got sick and couldn't come to work, so the main painter was looking for someone to help him out because he was running out of time. He needed to finish the project, so he was like, hey dude, you know, like, just randomly asked me, he said, can you paint? I mean, like, can you do prep work? He didn't ask me if I could paint because he didn't know me, but he said, yeah, can you do some prep work, which is basically masking. I don't know if you, like, in case you've ever done any painting at all, but when you paint, you need to cover the places that you're not planning to paint with tape, with plastic, with paper, that could be windows, it could be like wooden trims around your doors or things like that, if those are of different color. A lot of things. The floor, the carpet, you can cover that as well quite effectively. So that's what he wanted me to do initially. And I said, you know, I didn't say, yeah man, I can paint, you know, I just said, yeah, I can do that. And that was my chance, you know, to show him that I can really do it quickly, I can do it well. And he quickly realized that, yeah, I can actually do it well. And so he said, what about you do some painting, you know, do some simple jobs? And I said, yeah, sure, let's do it. And basically, a couple of days later, I'm doing, you know, whole rooms by myself. Come into the new room, mask it all up myself, prep it all up, you know, fill all the holes, blah, 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 paint it, finish it. He comes in and checks it, likes the job, writes it off, and I get paid. And the reason I was telling this long story wasn't because, like, look at me, I'm so poor, had to work, blah, blah, blah. No, it's actually, you know, work ethic is quite good. I've developed that over the time. So I really liked the fact that I had this opportunity. At the same time, I got quite, for like a high school student, and then later for a university student, I got quite a decent amount of money for that. So basically, within a week, I was able to save up. I think it was like more like 2 weeks, or almost 2 weeks of work. I was basically able to survive. Yes, I was able to survive, but I saved up for a laptop. That was, how long ago? Like 4 years ago. Still have that laptop. Still serves me well. And same thing with the computer. The desktop that I built, it was exactly the same thing. So certainly if you're in this situation, I understand that a lot of people might be a little bit too young. A lot of people might be from country where you will work for 2 years, you might not be able to save up for a computer. I'm from a country like that as well, so I totally understand that situations are different. But all I can say is that in my experience, those who try always succeed. So I do wish you all the best, and I hope that you succeed as well. Yes, I gotta talk about some people dissing me on YouTube lately and saying that Slavic is a lot better than me. I mean, that guy's good, but don't forget who taught him. You know, I found him in a random lobby where he was trying to stealth the shadow raid, and he didn't even have any single ghost skill, and didn't bring ECMs. He was trying to loud shadow raid. I think there might be a video of him trying to do that, but can't remember. I don't. He doesn't upload on his own. He always begs to use my channel for some reason, even though he a couple of times called me a noob and so on. But I guess I gotta ask, who is the YouTube noob? Certainly not me. I'm pretty sure it's him. Regardless, I've gotta say that I feel quite intrigued by the fact that, you know, I'm kind of proud that the student surpassed the teacher, that he's so good now. Yes, he did stealth the fire starter, and I still haven't done that. The day one of the fire starter, he stealthed on 1 down difficulty, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, don't you guys forget who actually, you know, taught him, who created him, basically. No, gotta give him a lot of credit. He's pretty dedicated. Spends quite a lot of time perfecting every single move, and he can like repeat the same heist over and over again until he gets that one thing done. I watched him record the fire starter. I gotta say, you know how long it took him to record it? At least 100. Like, at least 100 restarts. So a lot of them, you know, maybe have finished within 5 minutes, but a lot of them finished within like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So take that into account, and there wasn't probably an equal amount of all of those. There were 3 times where he got so close. He got like, this one time he got to the last 3 guards inside of the hangar, and he just, when he shot, he missed one of the guards, and that was an insta detection, and there was an alarm going off, and he was so gutted at that point. But I think right after that, what he did was he was drinking. Obviously, he basically drinks like all the time. But there was a moment where he actually like restarted and got it done. Mind you, he was also screaming the whole time because he was trying to voice the like comment through the whole thing while he was recording. So there was a lot of repeats going on, and yeah, I certainly don't have that kind of dedication, and this is why I still haven't. I don't think this is why I still haven't done the fire starter heist. 4 bags there. I don't know. I'm tempted to press tab right now. 4 bags. There's like the last bag. That was the last one. Sweet. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. I'm also waiting for my tea. I was thinking like I might drink it, but of course I forgot about the microphone, which is currently blocking my path to the mouse. Mouse this time. No, wait, mouth, not mouse. Oh my god, how do I keep mixing those words up? I don't think it's like the actual. I understand they're different words, but it's like my mouth is trying to say the word mouse, or it's trying to say the word mouth, but it just mixes them up. Yeah. Where am I going? I'm gonna go that way, so I'm gonna wait for this guard to pass me by, and then go this way, this way, this way. Not too difficult this time. There we go. Alesso Heist done on 1 down difficulty and stealth without using the keyboard. Keyboards suck. Not this one though. This one is nice. So basically another mouse only challenge completed. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any question in regards to Payday 2 or in regards to this heist, maybe you're trying to complete it right now, let me know down in the comment section below. And on this note, I want to thank you for watching again. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to share it with your friends, because good people need to watch good videos. And remember, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing quietly. I will see you later. Bye bye.